April showers bring May flowers, but for dietitians, they bring something even better.
They do. Fresh, vibrant salad
yes.
greens. Spring is in full bloom, and it's the perfect time to refresh your plate with seasonal produce. And here to help us, Romaine Calm.
Love that. Great writing.
And get creative with leafy greens is Hy-Vee dietitian Caitlin Milligan. Caitlin, welcome back.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for being here today.
Yes.
You look great. You look like a leafy green.
I know.
We love it.
Good match, too.
Yes.
Okay, so Caitlin, talk a little bit more about why this is such a great time of year to get some green in our diets.
Yeah, well, we're fortunate for the spring to have so many great produce, and this time of year is a great time for everything to blossom and bloom.
Yeah.
And that comes with salad greens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what makes peak season great for greens? Because obviously, you know, like you mentioned, we can get our fresh greens really any time of year, but it's really this time where we're very fortunate to have all of these blossoming greens.
Yes, well, at the springtime, and especially when it's local, too, that can also help. And so a lot of people are growing it in their gardens too, but we also are great to always have it at our stores.
Absolutely. Okay, so how can incorporating more greens into our diet support our overall health and nutrition? What's in these greens that's going to be so beneficial to us?
So they're just packed with vitamins and minerals, vitamin A, K, magnesium, potassium, some iron, and also it's a great form of fiber. So it's, and we need 25 grams of fiber per day.
Okay.
So this is just an easy way to add in more things.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Get your vitamins in, get your fiber in. I don't think I really would have even known that they were such, you know, producers of fiber. So that's another good one.
And this is why we're always told have more greens in your diet because they have so many benefits. So one of those ways is with lettuce. And you've got your top picks of lettuce for us, starting with romaine lettuce, which I think many of us are very familiar with.
Yeah, I would think that romaine is oftentimes on our burgers, on different sandwiches. But, and there's romaine hearts, and then there's the single types that you can get too.
Okay.
And you can even grill romaine, which isn't always thought to do.
I know, I love this.
It can add it more of a crunch, and there's all different types of recipes to do with it.
And I like how you mentioned adding a little more crunch, because for a lot of people it's the texture that bothers them. So if you don't really like the texture of romaine, maybe grilling it is a good idea.
Like a grilled romaine Caesar or something like that. I've had that before. It's really good. Okay, so next on your list is arugula.
Yes.
So what should people know about arugula, and how do you like to use arugula?
I love to use arugula. I also think it lasts in your fridge longer than a lot of other lettuces.
Good to know.
Yes, but this one is more of a peppery flavored lettuce. It's related to broccoli, cabbage. It can be thought of as more of a cleanser too.
Okay.
It has plenty of antioxidants that help with cell maintenance and prevention of disease. So yeah, I love it, and I like to add arugula, especially to sandwiches. You can add it to pasta, maybe in soups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or just your own salad.
Sounds like I need a little more arugula.
I know. I'm on board with arugula.
Of this. So you bring up a good point on it lasts a little longer than regular lettuce. How long would a lettuce salad mix kind of last in the fridge?
You know, it maybe depends on. You don't always know how long it's been out too, or but I'd say a good week.
A good week. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You have a week to eat that salad.
Pay close attention to what's on the label there. So the next one we want to talk about is spring mix, which I think a lot of us are familiar with.
Yeah.
Very versatile. What actually is incorporated in a spring mix?
So spring mix has multiple different types of lettuces, so that can be nice to just change up the flavor a bit. There's endive, there's red lettuce, green lettuce. You know, sometimes there's arugula in there as well.
Sure.
Yeah. But another thing that I like to use is the salad spinner. Have you guys ever used it?
Yes, I love my salad spinner.
Yes, because that can also help with mixing up all your ingredients evenly, and it takes out some of the liquid, so then that will help with
Morgan loves it.
Yeah, I know, it's fun.
Yeah.
And so it just keeps it crisper and fresh.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just use it to wash
Yeah, wash.
I didn't know it had
wash
those
it off,
benefits.
Yes.
Toss it around.
Yep.
Yeah,
can
that's
help,
very,
yeah.
very cool. Okay, so let's talk about sneaking some of those leafy greens into our meals, because sometimes whether it is us and we need a little trickery for ourselves,
Yes,
or maybe it's a child. What are some ways that we can just make sure that we're getting more of that and sneaking them into meals?
I'd say just, if you can think of the My Plate, a fourth of your meal is going to need to be vegetables. So maybe having it doesn't have to be a huge thing of a salad, but it can just be something that you incorporate in your meals as well. Or I think just seasoning up your salads is also really going to help.
Okay.
Adding in sunflower seeds, cranberries, tomatoes. You can even put some salmon, whatever you want. It's kind of up to you. And then another thing is just you can add basil, you could add thyme, you can add different
greens,
herbs that also will help with spicing it up. And then just trying to add it to your salads, or your sandwiches, or if you're eating, what can you add to all of your meals? Like if you're eating soup, can you add something? If you're eating pizza, if you're eating tacos, what else can you add?
Well, I was just going to add, recently we've done it with our pasta sauce. Just adding a little green in there, so that's one good way to get it, I suppose.
And that helps, Well, always great ideas.
Yeah.
Hy-Vee Dietitians, they provide also individual consultations, monthly subscription programs. Many insurance plans are now accepted with Hy-Vee Dietitians. So if you have, an issue, or you want to, tackle something in your diet, connect with a Hy-Vee dietitian and schedule a free discovery session. And to do that, just visit hyvee.com/health. Caitlin, as always, amazing ideas, amazing display. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for coming today.
Well, next on Quad Cities Live, sustainable gardening.